And we are live. I am joined by Wasp, as we are, and I am Brimstone. And today we are going to be going over The Woman in Black. And this movie is probably one of my favorite horror movies ever made because it does very good job at what it's supposed to do. It will scare you. It has mystery. It has really messed up sorrow and heartbreak. But I hope everybody is having a good day. Wasp, are you having a good day?
I'm having a fantastic day, Brim. How are you?
I made homemade hamburgers for dinner. I am having a very, very good day.
That's fantastic. I actually am on travel status, but had a lot of knickknacks today. Probably overate my allotted portion, so I'm sure I'll pay for it later.
I
Um,
have cut out takeout and everything like that till MegaCon
ah,
because, because I also I'm gonna have is fast food for like 3 days, and by the end of it, I'm gonna be sick of fast food. Plus, I'm going to one. Plus, I'm going to Epic Universe, so
there's more to eat over there, right?
I really want to try that mac and cheese cone that they
That
showed on
sounds like,
Park Hop. It
yeah,
looks so good. Here, I'll show you.
yeah. I'm not a fan of fast food. It doesn't do too well for with me. But even when I'm on travel status, I always stop and get items that I like to have for the duration of my stay
All
for
right,
business, wherever that is. So,
here it is. So this is they got like several types, but
oh
this is a
my,
basic PB and J like mac and cheese cone, and they got like three different types. They got like they literally come. They're bread packed with macaroni and cheese.
wow.
And it's one of the things I want to try. Mac and cheese, goldfish mac and cheese cone, pork and bacon jam, pork bacon and jam. Yeah, pork and bacon, absolutely fantastic. Dragon fire, chicken spire mac and cheese. Yeah, so yeah, those are absolutely fantastically delicious.
Yeah, that looks
It looks really good.
looks
They
like
got a
a
couple of
big meal.
drinks there too and stuff like that I want to give it a whirl. But no, yeah, looking forward, really looking forward to it. Like they got a couple of mixed drinks and stuff like that, and yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. Plus, I get my steps in that day.
Yeah, there you go. That always helps. Anytime you can move, any little helps, and
Well,
it
I
keeps
don't walk
yeah.
around the. I don't get out much.
Understood. Understood. Yeah, so the movie was great.
Hmm.
This is our second week doing this. I know we don't have a lot of participants with us, but I know
No, but
we'll be.
we just keep doing it.
That's right. It's fun, and I'm sure will succeed in getting some of our friends to join us, so we can have more feedback.
I
After.
am going to try something for next week. Next week I want to. Next week we will be reviewing Ghost Ship,
Yes.
and I'm gonna see if I can get the Soska sisters to come on.
Yeah, that would be good if they can. I think they like these items anyhow, and they are fantastic. So
I
hopefully
love
we
the
can.
Soskas. They're absolutely
Yeah,
phenomenal. So I'm gonna send them an email tonight after stream and see if I can get them on next week. And yeah,
yeah, that would be good. And I don't know, perhaps we can post the links more to other platforms like X, and maybe discuss with Jay, see if we can post it with his Patreon. I don't know, but
yeah,
uh,
I'll see if I can get it spread around a little more. It's tricky. I don't want to, just be accused of
sure.
self promotion. Jay gave me a massive signal boost a few months ago when I first started.
Oh, that's nice.
So that's
Yeah.
how I've gotten as far as I have with just a little signal boost was really helpful.
Sure, sure. No, I think it's fun. I enjoy the movies. It's not like these huge box office hits, but It's really good. Like the last two that we have reviewed, they've
Monster
been
Squad was
pretty.
great. Woman in Black is really good.
Yeah.
Was phenomenal, and the fact that it was also based off of a Victorian, like a horror book that is really good. Susan A. Hill did a great job with this book. I haven't gotten my hands on a copy yet,
Yeah.
but it's
Mhm.
definitely on my list of books to get. But I'm sorry, I found one. It's a paperback. It's $17. That's a lot of money for a paperback book.
Yes, that is pretty steep. But I also think when I was looking for this movie to watch, I think there's sequels, if I'm not mistaken. So I thought I
There
know
is a Woman in Black
is
sequel,
that
I
a
do believe.
sequel or is that I couldn't tell, but
Um, The Woman in Black, Angel of Death, a supernatural
yeah.
horror film. Thomas Harper, starring Phoebe Fox, Jeremy Irvine, uh, Helen McCroy. Hey, she's actually a pretty good actor, I'm sure. So I might have to check this out.
Yeah.
So this one takes place 30 years after the last one, so right at the cusp of the Second World War.
Got it. Got it. Yeah. So, real quick, Grim, just in case if my computer fails me, I'm going to try to connect via my phone.
Okay.
So, just wanted to give you a heads up. I hear the fan going really fast, and I don't know why,
I can
but
hear it too.
I am sorry. So, I
That's
hope
all
it's not
right.
too problematic here for us. I can maybe switch on my phone. Switch
No,
to.
you're fine.
Okay, great. Thanks.
You're good. I'm not worried about it. If somebody says the fan's too high, that's all right. So I really like. It starts off, man. It's this movie doesn't just isn't just dark. It starts off dark.
Yeah. Oh, it
It,
was just
it it just hits it gut punches you right in the beginning when you realize he lost his wife and he's sitting there with a razor blade against his throat, ready to Minecraft himself.
yeah, yeah.
He broken after the loss of his wife, and he's barely holding it together.
I what I thought for me, I thought it was even more gripping a lot earlier than that. I think at the opening of the movie is like I was completely taken aback.
Oh, with the
Uh,
kids.
yeah, I
Yeah,
did not
that's what makes
expect
this
that. That
movie
was
so devastating is the fact that
yeah.
they aren't she isn't going after adults, she's going after kids.
Yeah, I didn't even expect that because you're hearing the, opening music. You're seeing the kids playing with their dolls. They have a little tea set. They're sitting on the ground having fun. The mom calls. They look over. There's this kind of a silhouette of an individual there, and the next thing you know, they're looking at the opposite end, and they start walking over to like a bay window, three sets of windows, and they walk over to it. They all in sync. All three of them grab the windows, open it, and you see what happens. I don't want to give the spoilers here. I don't know if you want to talk through all the details or not, but that was I just couldn't believe it. I was
No,
completely taken aback.
one of my favorite my favorite, like Arthur Kipps's story in this is fantastic. And I do believe, despite everything, he got the happy ending. But Mr. Daly, the guy with the car who drove him around,
Yes,
his story, his going from staunch non-believer to oh my god, it's
yes,
real, was absolutely phenomenal.
yes. It was a great character development,
It was
and
fantastic.
it was, and it also the story developed through that whole uh, through his transformation, and not necessarily around him, but it kind of start the story came together as they spent time together. So um, yeah, but the beginning, just the introduction, the beginning of the movie was really surprising to me. So that really took me by surprise, and that's when the tension started. Then we start seeing what happened to Mr.
That
Kip,
first
and
night in the house. Like,
Ooh,
not the day when he's there and they come back to get him. I'm talking that first night in the
yeah,
house when he's actually looking around and the dog. All right, take the dog. Go on.
yes,
Just to
yes,
keep him company.
absolutely. Yeah, so it was, yeah, the sense of horror, the sense of tension for me was mainly in the dark, rich setting of the building, the foggy, cold weather outside. It was just a complete dreary feeling, like there's a dread, there's a heaviness, there's tension, there's this feeling of animosity. Nobody wants him there, but all of that gives you this overwhelming sense of dread that stays with you the entire movie. That's what was very um, catching for me throughout as we watch what happened and the story matures and as you start connecting the dots together. So
Like, oh, just the slow reveals where Arthur's sitting there. That did I really see that? Those really awesome. Did I really see that moments? Not only were they expertly executed, like when he sees the kid running down the road or the woman in the front yard, like you get the very, like, as the viewer, we're like, she is not happy he is there at all. And
right,
he's just like, did I really just see that? And Daniel Radcliffe actually delivers here.
yes,
Like,
he
you
was.
can, like, it's a definite nice step away from his role as Harry Potter, because Deathly Hollows.
Yeah, yeah, it was definitely. I mean, he played a pretty sophisticated role, I believe. We knew him as Harry Potter,
This is
but
only a year out from the end of
yeah,
Deathly Hollows.
uh, it's fantastic. I think he did a very good job. I don't think it was like a Grammy level type
No,
performance, but
you don't. Not everything has to be some Daniel Day Lewis level performance. You can
exactly,
do a great role, take on that role, and own it. And he did. He did a fantastic job.
he sure did.
It's like, yeah. Have you ever seen Wolf of Wall Street?
Yes,
Have
yes, I
you ever
have.
seen The Revenant?
Yes.
All right. Which one did Leonardo DiCaprio honestly deserve the Oscar for?
Phew. I like the Reverend. I really like that
The
one.
Revenant is very good. It's 100% good. It's a very good movie, but I don't think
Yeah.
Leo stood out in it. I think every time Tom Hardy was on the screen, he stole it, because I think
Yes.
Tom Hardy's the better actor between the
Right.
two of them.
Right.
But Wolf of Wall Street is the one he honestly deserved the Oscar for.
Yeah, I can see that. I can
And
see
he
that.
got robbed, and that's why they gave it to him the next year for The
Yeah.
Revenant.
Yeah. But it was, I know that Radcliffe's performance for me was very compelling. Um, I just could connect with his feeling of sadness
the
and
the the devastating loss that you never get. Oh, the loss that he suffered, not only his wife in childbirth, and he's barely keeping it together,
yeah,
and he lost something that can never really be replaced, and he hasn't had time to efficiently grieve because of the era that it's in, and he's struggling to at least nothing's scabbed over, everything's fresh, and everywhere he looks, it's all about losing his wife, and now he's a single dad trying to take care of his little boy, who he loves and does everything he can to protect, but in the process, he's dying slowly inside.
absolutely. And then you add that to his experience that he's sent to this place.
He's sent away
And
from his kid. Yeah, he's sent away from
yes,
his kid to this place because his boss is like, "Well, if you can't commit again, I mean, you've had it really hard. Your wife died in childbirth, and you're raising a single kid. But it's 1800s Victorian London."
yeah, it's his last chance. And and he has to actually witness additional kids, you know,
Yeah, it
dying.
really starts
And
to push him.
yeah, so I think emotionally he was on the verge of breaking point, and you can just feel the heaviness that he's
He
feeling,
Radcliffe did a great
despair.
job portraying that weight.
Yes.
Um, Mr. Daly his name is Sharon Hines. He played that's the actor. He also played Mance Rayder in Game of Thrones, but I really liked him in this. The role as Mr. Daly, and he lost his son, and he just didn't accept. He's like the line was, well, what am I supposed to accept, that my son was murdered by a ghost, or that he's somewhere I'll see him again after I'm ready to go?
Yes.
He
Wow.
refused to accept that the woman in black killed his son.
Right. Yeah, and I thought it was pretty. Every time she appeared, it seemed to be that they suffered another loss. And I like this scene where they ask him, "You saw her, didn't you?"
You
And I
saw
think,
her, that you saw the woman at the house, and I'm just like, oh, they all knew.
yes,
When I
yes,
first
and I
saw it
think,
ever, I'm like, everybody in town knows.
yes,
Everybody believes it, and everybody stays the hell away from that house, because when you go to the house, the ghost comes to town and comes for your kids.
yes. And there was also that moment where he saw the woman in white, and I was like, oh, look at that. There's a woman in white. And I wondered what that meant, but I think at the end we knew what that was.
Yeah,
But
in the beginning, he sees his wife in the mirror,
yes,
and it didn't register. She knew what was going to happen, and she was waiting for him. Such a
yeah,
good flick. We're gonna
yeah,
do spoilers. The movie's 10 years. The movie's 13 years old.
yeah. It's not that old, but it was great. I mean, still, I tell you what, it was one of those, in terms of horror movies, it wasn't gory. For me, it had a couple of jump scare moments,
Had some
which was
great
good.
jump scare moments, but what's great about it's got some good jump scares, but what's I loved most about it was that it sticks with you. You
Yes,
remember
it
it.
does. It does. It's just that rich, dreary feeling, the heavy textures in the places that it takes the movie is happening. It's just the ambiance, it's the darkness, it's the cinematography, the angles,
The sets, that
everything.
house set
Yes,
was, oh my god, you reminded
such a
me of Del Toro's style.
yes, such a rich setting. It was phenomenal. It was a perfect match for the storyline.
I also like the setup of Eel House. It's like that town in France. It literally, you can only get to the town during a certain time of day, otherwise it's washed out by the tide.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And so it's literally like literal isolation, and they did a great job encapsulating that and making sure that, like, hey, you're going to be out there a while.
Absolutely. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was great. I loved it. I really liked it. I thought it was well done, and it did deliver what I do believe they intended to create and produce. So
It made me want to read the book if I can ever find a copy.
yes, we got it with that. I'll look for it too. I have some resources, and hopefully we can put our hands on it.
I think I have it on my Kindle here. Let me check. I don't know. I don't do well with electronic reading. I think I
Yeah,
got it on here. Let's find
yeah.
out. Come on. It's old. I need a new one, but they've gotten really expensive. And the ads tend to bog everything down.
Got it. Yeah,
Uh,
I like hard copy books. I'm not so much in electronic reading. I like,
well, I have some
yeah,
books I can only get on
yeah, true, true.
Amazon, so uh, apparently I have it on Audible. I don't remember getting an Audible, but apparently I did at some point. But
Oh,
I prefer to sit down and read quietly, and it sticks better. So
oh,
I'll see if I can find a used copy somewhere at a bookstore. But no, this is definitely, if you want something that's going to stick with you over the holidays, watch this early in the Halloween season, and you'll be like, "Oh, that was so good."
yes, it would be hard to beat from a tension perspective.
The tension in this movie is good. The mystery behind everything was fantastic, and the fact that they could not appease her. Like, she was just like, "Nope, I don't care anymore. You still all need to be punished." Was
Yes,
so good.
she just doesn't go away. That's the piece that
No, as
really.
long, and it's pretty sure as long as you stay away from that house, she'll leave you alone. But the fact that somebody died, the person died, and they had to come back, and somebody disturbed the house and kept disturbing the house was really set her off, man. That was one pissed
Yes,
off ghost.
she sure was. She wasn't very nice.
No, no, she wasn't. All right. So as always, we use Criticless here for this lovely, lovely video review thing. Uh, so I went. This is The Woman in Black. It's thriller, tension, drama, all that stuff. You can find it on YouTube, Apple TV. It has everything here. Criticless is free to sign up for, so by all means, please sign up for the show. Uh, I gave it a 95% because I thought it was really good. I thought some of the tension was built, like what I love it when he's coming around the corner with the candelabra and you literally see her materialize out of the black doorway behind him. It's got to be my favorite shot of the whole thing, but I did think they did a great job building the tension. I think at points they went a little bit overboard and could have shaved like a couple of minutes off the film. Uh, let's
Yes.
see here. So we got reviews. I gave it a 96. Wasp gave it an 88. In the beginning, the set stage for intensity was shocking and opening and eerie settings with cold, dark staging, music that delivers a heart pounding 1.5 hour psychological thriller of horror and entertainment. As a matter of fact, before we go any further, let's watch the trailer.
Yeah.
There it is. All right.
During afternoon tea, there's a shift in the air, a bone-trembling chill that tells you she's there. There are those who believe the whole town is cursed, but the house in the marsh is by far the worst. What she wants is unknown, but she always comes back. The specter of darkness, the woman
In black.
in black.
Such a good movie.
Yeah, it wasn't over the top. It wasn't underdone. It was just right. It
The scene where he's out in the rain and everything's coming to the end, like it's building up. We're building up to that big pivotal things, and he comes out in the rain, and all of the kids are there.
Yes.
She isn't just keeping, she isn't just doing, she isn't, just killing them. She's keeping them,
Every single one of them. Yes.
including his son. So at the end, when he sees his son, he's just the shock on his face.
Yes. Terrifying.
It's terrifying, and the fact that this is only PG-13 is absolutely fantastic. I really do recommend, unless you're reading Stephen King at 10 and aren't a well-adjusted individual, to, you know, not very family friendly. Like it could give kids nightmares. So
Yeah.
Wasp gave this a fantastic review. Wasp gives everything good reviews except for Menu.
Yes, Menu remains on the menu. Maybe I'll revisit. But yeah, that I like Menu best the first time I saw it. I probably should have stopped, but when I watched it 2 or 3 more times, not back to back, it was like, maybe not. But
It makes me hungry when I watch it.
oh no.
That cheeseburger ending was the ending of that was still fantastic. Like just so good.
Yes.
All right.
Agreed.
So we got The American Hero giving it a lovely 70%. Doc Mortis grew up watching Harry Potter. Daniel Radcliffe fan. Absolutely fantastic review of a 70. You get a like. You get a like.
Yep.
Oh, we only have 4. Daniel Radcliffe, 50%. Just wasn't too interested much in what was happening, but I've seen far worse.
Yeah.
Okay, I can get that. I mean, it's Victorian horror stories are not about blood, guts, gore. They're all about heavy tension building.
Yeah, it is. It's more of a psychological horror,
Mhm.
than it is like blood and gore. I gravitate towards those more of the late. Used to hate them, but I prefer those these days a lot more than the gory, bloody ones. So
movie came out in 2012, and it didn't
yeah,
have a big budget. Didn't have a very big budget. It had a 15 to 17 million dollar movie. More proof that not everything has to be a $1 billion box office.
right.
It had a 15 to 17 million-dollar budget and brought in 129 million. Daniel Radcliffe probably bought in all that money. They were dovetailing on Harry Potter. So they definitely, went through and definitely capitalized on it, because this is Ace Liberty for the follow. Thank you so much. Enjoy that Saska dance.
That's great.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Ace Liberty. I appreciate that. Wait a minute. I got an error? Why do I have an error? You're not receiving maintained smooth video. Yes, I am. We're fine. It was probably when I played the trailer, it freaked out.
Yeah, that's good.
But thank you so much, Ace Liberty, for that follow. I do appreciate that. So 129 million. I mean, most of that probably went to Daniel Radcliffe's salary and set pieces. And honestly, that's a solid investment for a turnaround like that.
Yes, it's
15
great.
to 17 million. Seriously, that's really good.
I agree. No, it was a thumbs up for me. Definitely, I would love to go back and look at it and see it again. I missed a lot of little details because I was so focused on the storyline. So I like to go back. Yeah,
definitely a good second rewatch for this film.
Yes, I do believe I've missed a lot of details that I probably will appreciate the second go round, because the story was so good. I just stayed focused on it. So, yeah.
Have you seen Crimson Peak? Wow.
definitely.
Wasp, can you hear me?
Uh, you cut out a little bit. Can you hear me now?
Yep, I can. Have you seen the movie Crimson Peak?
No, I have not.
It is probably one of the best twists of a horror movie I have ever seen.
Really? I haven't
Yes.
heard of that.
It is done by Guillermo del Toro. It has Tom Hiddleston,
Okay.
let's see, Tom Hiddleston, Jessica Chastain, Chastain, Mia Wachowski, Charlie Hunnam, Jim Beaver, Doug Jones is in there as well. It is very, very good. It's done by Guillermo del Toro, and it has a phenomenal spin to it, and it takes place in the late 1800s.
Oh,
And
wow.
it is very, very good. It's a ghost story, but I can't say any more than that.
Mhm. Do
And
you have
yeah,
a trailer you can put on the screen?
yes, I
Let's
can.
see.
1 minute.
Yeah, if we can do that, I'll definitely be checking that out.
Let me pull this up here. Give this a pause. Crimson Peak is probably like I was going to put it on the list of things to watch. Next week we are reviewing Ghost Ship.
Yes, we are.
So, which is a low key one of the most badass horror movies, like low key horror movies. All right, so this is Crimson Peak.
This is my sister.
I don't think she's the right choice.
You have to trust me.
Thomas, your bride is frozen.
I run you a hot bath.
There are parts of the house that are unsafe.
What was that? A house as old as this one becomes, in time, a living thing. Never go below this level. It starts holding on to things.
Has anyone died in this house? Specific deaths, violent deaths.
In your own best interest, proceed with caution.
Keeping them alive when they shouldn't be.
If you're here with me, give me a signal.
She knows everything.
Do we have to do this? Must we?
Yes. You have no idea what they do.
What do you want? I have to leave.
You have nowhere else to go. This is your home now.
So good.
Looks good.
It's very, very good.
Yes, gonna have to watch that definitely.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing that.
You're welcome.
Awesome.
It is a Guillermo del Toro flick, so it is very set oriented. Del Toro's really big on that immersion.
Yeah.
So he will pull you in. It's on Prime Video apparently, and
Yeah.
it's everywhere, so it's not hard to track down.
Yeah, no, I can find it. I found it already, so that's great.
All right.
That's great.
But no, it is definitely very, very good. Less thriller, a little more romance, but the twist and the spin once the movie's over and everything sets in, and you kind of sit there and think it's not your traditional ghost story.
No, it doesn't seem to be, but it looked interesting. I had not heard of that, so I'm gonna definitely check it out.
But yeah, Crimson Peak is definitely solid. But next week we will be reviewing Ghost Ship, Juliana Margulies, oh god, let's see here. What do we got in here? All right, we got Juliana Margulies, Gabriel Bryan, Desmond Harris. It's got a young Carl Urban in it, and it is all about a crew of salvagers who get pulled in on a job to find a ship, and they have a chance of making a lot of money on salvaging this ship. And this ship is apparently was legendarily lost at sea, and they try to recover her so they can salvage her and bring in the money. And there's a lot more to this ship than meets the eye. This came out in 2002. Uh, it's about an hour and a half long, and it is a very good movie. Not like crazy good, but definitely the sit down and watch, and you won't be disappointed for the time investment. It is absolutely fantastic. It has some of the most brutal death scenes ever. Like the montages in it are really good, but we'll get more into that next week. Um but no, it's just crazy how good that this movie actually is. And Women in Black was just the beginning. I'm a fan of all sorts of ghost story films. I'm more they're more my style over the big bad blood guts gore style thing. The ones that get into your head and sink down in, and when you realize everything, it's absolutely phenomenal.
Yes.
So this is what we're doing next week. Came out in 2002. Um,
All right.
but
So,
yeah, Was, you have anything left?
no, all good. I appreciate the opportunity to see you this evening, and I look forward to our next review.
Oh, absolutely. I am trying to get more people to come on a panel and everything like that.
Sure.
It's a little difficult in scheduling and everything like that, but we're doing Ghost Ship next week. I'll see if I can bring in some more people. And yeah, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. Uh, and think have a great rest of your night, everybody. I'll see you next
Yes.
week.
Thanks, everybody. Have fun.
Later.
All right. Bye.